Hi there, my name is Jamil, and I'm the developer for Super 3D Maze 16. This is the seventh devlog, just providing a bit of an update on things. We're going to go through kind of the usual format. I'll give a really high level update. I will go into the roadmap for the full VCS launch, talk about plans going forward, and discuss the release date a little bit. So, just in general, I'm still plugging away at things. We're halfway into August. It's getting close-ish. I'm finding I'm doing a lot of level design and a lot less like designing systems and coding and things like that. So I think that's a good thing. Although there's still a bit of programming and tweaking things. So major milestones, either holding up the VCS release or generally related to it. So we have the album release. That's in a super good place. I've been chatting with Tony a lot. It's coming along really nicely. I suspect it'll launch around the same time as the VCS release, possibly a bit before, possibly a little bit after, but it's in a super good spot. Trailer is good. A lot of the shooting's been done. Looking forward to seeing more from that. Timer for the high score and menus, that's done. That's in place. The high score menus are working. I think that was in the last one. I probably won't include that going forward, but it's problem is solved. We're good. Polish up levels 1 through 4 some more. This is probably going to stick around for a while. I kind of just keep iterating and testing things and fixing as I find little issues. Levels 1 through 4 are in a decent spot. I have to redo some enemy AI, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later, which is kind of why those are sort of still in a like partially complete state, but they're good. Build levels 5 through 8. So level 5 and 6 are done. I've designed kind of the layout and the puzzles of them. They're good. I've used a lot of things like the multi-layer mazes and bridges up in the sky. I've done a few pretty neat things, I think, with them. Um, so those are looking good. They just don't have enemies in them. Holding off on that because I need to make some AI improvements. So yeah, like I said, the multi-layer mazes, I have figured out how to do that. Turned out good. I was thinking it would be, I don't know, from my perspective, it's cool. It's not like as mind blowing as I thought it would be, but it's cool. Bridges are kind of neat. It's a fun little like you get to see the whole world and see what you've been engaging in. You see the whole puzzle, so they're kind of neat. More hints for first person sections. I have built out a new system using splines to just kind of draw some little hints if people are, for some of the bigger first person areas. It's easy to make things too easy with these, but it's also, I want the first person parts to be fun. I don't want them to be like impossibly difficult. So gather feedback from the demo. I'm just calling this done. There's a few people I probably should have reached out to, but we're getting so close to the end and we're so far away from the demo at this point that I'm just calling it done and we'll leave it there. I did get a bit of feedback from Kazdan, so that was super useful. So yeah, he pointed out a few little issues. Next thing, story overhaul. We need more story content, so yeah, I'm working with someone to help with that, and we'll be probably re-recording a whole bunch of the narration and adding on to the existing story. So that's in progress. Revisions to the enemy AI systems. I think I know what to do here. That's going to be a bit of a technical challenge. I'm trying not to think about it. I want to just get all the levels built out first, and then I'm going to loop back around to enemy AIs and make it a bit more efficient, make sure it's going to work well on the VCS. Polish and final testing. This is sort of in progress. It's sort of not. I always test stuff. I'm always testing things, but getting other eyes on it before we release is important. So this is kind of sitting there. Once all the levels are built out, I'll start pushing for this a little bit more. So it's just kind of a last step type of thing. Classic controller still needs a bit of work. That's gonna be part of the testing. I think I know how to fix all of these issues. I've come back to this multiple times and it seems to be pretty good. Audio issues with USB is good. I need to release an update for the demo at some point. I might do that the same day that I do the full release, though, so we'll see. Release dates. So I'm very doubtful I'll make the end of August, but everything is very close to being finished. So I'm thinking like mid-September, but it's hard to say. And then the thing too is, I know it's been a bit of a slow year for VCS releases, but it's possible that I could end up conflicting with other things that are going on. So I'm guessing everything's going to be wrapped mid-September, and it'll probably be like release end of September, but it's hard to say as always. So yeah, we shall see. Things are getting very close, though, obviously. All right, that's gonna wrap things up. Thanks for tuning in.